Okay, so we know God declares the end from the beginning. So I want to show you some amazing things here. So there was 6 days of creation, and we are going to multiply that by 360 because there are 360 days in a Hebrew year. That's also a full circle. So we do 6 days of creation because the seventh day he rested. And then we're going to multiply that by 360, the amount of days in the Hebrew year, a full circle. That equals 2160, which is the amount of an age. Like the age of Aquarius or Pisces. Remember the Christians used to use a fish? Well, we're in Aquarius now, or just about in. So that's amazing. Okay, that's interesting because that's connected to what I'm going to show you next. Now, if we take 6 times 6 times 6, 666, it equals 216 without the 0, which is almost an age if you had another 0. See that? Interesting patterns here. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 7. We're going to add the day of rest that God had. So 6 days of creation, 7th day rested. Multiplied by 360, a Hebrew year, full circle, and we get 2520, which is 2025 backwards. This is how you see the truth, the deep truth. So God showed us in the 7 days, 6 days of creation, the 7th day he rested, that if you know the code, which you multiply that 7 by 360, you can know the very end where the rapture is, which is 2025. But what this is 2520. You see it backwards. But it's there, buddy. Oh, yeah, it's there. Now, remember 2520, Genesis chapter 25, verse 20, that is when Isaac marries one of the women. There's a marriage, Genesis 25:20. And that marriage took place in 2025 BC. Oh, these patterns with these numbers are just crazy. And don't forget Proverbs 25, verse 2. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but it is the honor of kings to search out a matter. Just happens to be on chapter 25 of Proverbs, verse 2. 25:20, or backwards 2025. I mean, the rapture is the most concealed thing, right? Very amazing. Then if you read down just a few verses talking about the judgment seat of Christ. And another amazing thing that I forgot to add is that when we got the age, the 2160, like the age of Pisces, age of Aquarius, that many years, if you multiply 21 times 60, then you get 1260, which is exactly 3.5 years or 42 months. Jacob's trouble. I'll just say this, you see some really amazing things when you start adding things up and when you start multiplying. Remember, God said, be fruitful and multiply. When Jesus carried his cross on his shoulder like that, it was a multiplication symbol. It was sideways. And then when they set it in the ground and they crucified him on it, it was an addition symbol. So mathematics is a universal language. Jesus is the Word, and words equal numbers. God bless.